Mark Dunning, it's been nearly 2 weeks now since the last game away at Oldham. How's the mood been in the camp?
Yeah, really good. Look, we evaluated Oldham. We spoke about what we thought we'd done really well and what we could have possibly done a little bit better, particularly in the last 15-20 minutes. And then we quickly moved on and started preparing for what's a massive game this coming Sunday against Featherstone.
How do you manage these 2 week breaks with a focus on rest and recovery without letting the players, get too out of touch?
Well, it came at a really good time. Look, we had a few bumps and bruises, and everybody involved in this club is a big advocate of the Challenge Cup. So, the guys got the weekend off. It was the players had really earned the weekend off, and some of them took the time to venture down to the capital and watch the game. And others enjoyed it resting and relaxing at home with the families. So they've come back really energised and really looking forward to this coming weekend.
Having had that extra week to prepare for Featherstone, what can you take out of that Oldham game into this week?
I think a really solid hours performance. We had some really exciting stuff in there. I thought Joe Keys and Joe Brown went particularly well at halves, and some really exciting stuff in there. So we're looking to build on that, and we're looking to make it an 80-minute performance rather than a 60-minute performance. And
in that week off, you mentioned watching the Challenge Cup final, the 1895 Cup final. You know too well what Featherstone can bring this weekend. You won't be expecting a cup hangover by any stretch of the imagination.
No, Featherstone did really well, and congratulations to them. On winning the 1895 Cup. Thought they were very good on the day, and that's what we expect of Featherstone. They're littered with quality players. They're very well coached, and we're under no illusions that it'll be a massive task at the weekend. But on the flip side of that, our players are really energised and really up for the task ahead, and looking forward to it as well.
It's the third meeting of the season between the two sides, but this time it's at Odsal, home advantage that'll hopefully give the players that extra 5% boost walking out the dressing rooms.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, and everybody involved with this club knows just how much our fans mean to us. And it's going to be fantastic. We're all really looking forward to playing in front of hopefully a packed house. The loud and proud Bradford Bulls fans behind us become the 18th man. And hopefully that sees us over the line this week against Featherstone.
How's the squad shaping up for this weekend? You mentioned a few bumps and bruises after Oldham. How are we looking going into this weekend? Yeah,
well, as you know, we've just trained tonight, Luke, and we're still assessing a couple. It's that time of the season where players are playing, with bumps and bruises and strapping things up and getting through. So we'll reassess that and how some of them pull up tomorrow morning. We'll assess it on team run on Saturday morning, and we'll be strong. But just how strong we'll wait and see.
And how the likes of Jack Sanderson, Matty Dawson-Jones, Jordan Lilly, Danny Brough, are they all pretty much on schedule, not too far away?
Yeah, they're chomping at the bit, to be honest, and I think that they'll all play this week if we let them. But over the coming weeks, we'll start to see some of them drip back in, and it'll be a welcome boost when they do so. But for this week, the 4 players that you've just mentioned won't feature, and we'll go with roughly what we had at Oldham, maybe 1 or 2 more.
And just finally, Mark, we're heading to the business end of the season. The big games are coming thick and fast. Featherstone, Newcastle, York, all on the horizon. How exciting is it to be a part of a run of games like this, which will make or break, the club's aspirations?
Yeah, that's what the season's all about, Luke, and it's the business end of the season, and we've made no secret that our aim and objective was to get into the playoffs and then have a real good go at that. And the next month's going to be tough. We've got obviously Featherstone this week. A tough local derby at Halifax the week after, and then a couple of tricky ones with Sheffield. We haven't forgot what happened the first time out of the season, and we maybe owe Sheffield one, and then we've got a long trip up to Newcastle. So a really tough month coming up, but that's what we're in the game for. That's what we enjoy, and that's where we get our buzz. So we'll endeavour to win as many as them 4, if not all 4, as we can.